Did you know that Africa is home to pyramids that outnumber those found in Egypt? Prepare to have your understanding of history challenged, questioned, and completely rewritten. For centuries, Eurocentric narratives have dominated the historical landscape, often obscuring the remarkable achievements and innovations of the African continent. This is about to change. Get ready to dive into a treasure trove of surprising facts, backed by archaeological evidence and historical records, that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. Let's begin at the very beginning, with the origin of humanity itself. Where did Homo sapiens first emerge? The answer lies in East Africa, roughly 300,000 to 250,000 years ago. Key discoveries, such as the Homo Kabish remains in Ethiopia, dated to 195,000 years ago, and the Jebel Irhoud finds in Morocco, dating back 315,000 years, solidify Africa as the cradle of humankind. Even earlier evidence, like Sahelanthropus caudensis from Chad, pushes human origins back a staggering 7 million years. From this African origin, our ancestors began their migration out of the continent, approximately 56,000 to 70,000 years ago, crossing the Bab el-Mandeb Strait. But the story doesn't end there. What if I told you that the earliest evidence of mining also comes from Africa? The Ngwenya mine in Eswatini, also known as Bomvu Ridge, stands as a testament to early human ingenuity. Dating back 43,000 years, this mine yielded over 300,000 hematite artifacts, used for creating red ochre pigment. The scale of the operation is astonishing, with shafts reaching 30 meters deep and evidence of fire-setting techniques and organized labor predating European mining by tens of thousands of years. But the surprises keep coming. Could Africa be home to the earliest evidence of arithmetic? The Ishango bone, discovered near Lake Edward in the Democratic Republic of Congo, suggests just that. This 25,000 to 20,000-year-old artifact features notches that appear to represent prime numbers, doubling sequences, and potentially even a lunar calendar system. This discovery predates known examples of Egyptian mathematics by over 20,000 years, challenging our understanding of the development of symbolic thought. And what about fishing? Did early Africans develop sophisticated techniques for harvesting aquatic resources? Excavations at Katanda, also in the Democratic Republic of Congo, have unearthed barbed bone harpoons and polished dagger-like tools dating back 90,000 years. These artifacts indicate a specialized aquatic culture, with evidence of boat use and cooperative hunting along the Semliki River. The harpoons, some reaching 20 centimeters in length and featuring multiple barbs, demonstrate a remarkable level of craftsmanship and ingenuity. Now consider agriculture. Where did humanity first begin domesticating plants? The answer may surprise you: Naphtha Playa, in Egypt's western desert. As early as 12,000 to 11,000 years ago, the inhabitants of Naphtha Playa were cultivating barley, lentils, and chickpeas. Archaeological digs have uncovered grindstones and sickles, providing further evidence of early agricultural practices. Let's shift gears and talk about wealth. Who was the richest person in history? While names like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos might come to mind, the title actually belongs to Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire from 1312 to 1337. His wealth was so immense that it's nearly impossible to quantify in modern terms. During his famous pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324, Mansa Musa traveled with a caravan of 60,000 men, 12,000 slaves each carrying 6 kilograms of gold, and 100 camels laden with 50 kilograms of gold each. His lavish spending in Cairo caused the price of gold to plummet by 10 to 25% for over a decade. Now let's challenge another common misconception: pyramids. Which country has more pyramids, Egypt or Sudan? The answer is Sudan. The Kingdom of Kush, located in present-day Sudan, boasts over 255 pyramids at sites like Meroe, Napeta, and Nuri. These pyramids, built by Black Nubian kings like Pi, who conquered Egypt in 744 BC, predate some of the Egyptian pyramids and showcase a unique architectural style. Unlike the larger, less steep pyramids of Egypt, the Kush pyramids are smaller, steeper, and often adorned with intricate carvings. But what about the role of women in African history? Were there powerful female rulers? Absolutely. Figures like Candace Amenarines, who ruled the kingdom of Kush from 40 to 10 BCE, defied Roman expansion and defended her kingdom against invasion. Another remarkable figure is Queen Amina of Zozo, in present-day Nigeria, who ruled from 1576 to 1610. She was a fierce warrior queen who built extensive defensive walls, known as ganawas, around her cities, expanding her territory through military campaigns. Finally, let's address a darker chapter in history, the slave trades. How does the Arab slave trade compare to the more widely known Atlantic slave trade? While the Atlantic slave trade is undoubtedly significant, the Trans-Saharan and Indian Ocean Arab slave trades, which lasted from 640 to 1900 CE, involved an estimated 17 to 20 million enslaved people. Swahili ports like Kilwa and Mombasa played a central role in this trade, allied with Arab traders from the 800 CE onward. These are just a few examples of the many untold stories and hidden facts that lie within African history. The Ishango bone, for instance, reveals a sophisticated understanding of mathematics far earlier than previously thought. The intricate notches on the bone suggest a grasp of prime numbers, doubling sequences, and even lunar cycles, predating Egyptian mathematics by millennia. The Ngwenya mine reveals the scale of early mining operations, with shafts reaching incredible depth and evidence of advanced techniques. The Katanda harpoons demonstrate early Africans' mastery of aquatic resources and their ability to develop specialized hunting tools. Mansa Musa's gold crush in Cairo illustrates the immense wealth and influence of the Mali Empire, impacting economies far beyond its borders. The pyramids of Kush challenged the notion that Egypt was the sole center of pyramid construction. Similarly, Queen Amina's walls stand as a testament to her military prowess and her ability to defend her kingdom. And the Barbary corsairs, operating from North African ports, enslaved over 1 million Europeans between 1530 and 1780, a fact often overlooked in historical narratives. These discoveries have had a profound impact on our understanding of human history. The East African fossil finds, such as the Omo remains, solidified the Out of Africa theory, revolutionizing paleoanthropology. The prehistoric innovations from Africa, including early arithmetic, mining techniques, and fishing technologies, laid the foundation for advancements around the world. Mansa Musa's wealth funded the Sankore University in Timbuktu, a center of learning that rivaled European universities. The victories of Kushite rulers like Pi and Amenarines preserved Nubian independence and challenged the dominance of Egypt and Rome. And the legacy of the slave trades continues to shape the demographics and cultures of Africa and beyond. Today, the genetic legacy of Africa is evident in the fact that over 99% of modern humans can trace their ancestry back to the continent. The resource economies of modern African nations, such as the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Africa, echo the mining traditions of their ancestors. Figures like Mansa Musa and Queen Amina inspire Afrofuturism and serve as symbols of African pride. The decolonization movement of the 20th century reflects the long history of resistance and independence on the continent. And women leaders like Ellen Johnson Sirleaf continue to break barriers and shape the future of Africa. Despite these achievements, colonial narratives have often erased or downplayed the contributions of African civilizations. The Arab slave trade, in particular, has received less attention than its Atlantic counterpart. And debates over the racial identity of ancient Egyptians and Kushites continue to spark controversy. It's time to challenge these narratives and embrace a more accurate and complete understanding of African history. By uncovering these hidden facts and untold stories, we can begin to appreciate the true richness and complexity of this incredible continent. What previously unknown piece of African history did you find most compelling? Let us know in the comments below.